7, but I need to go ahead and announce the winner. And this is really odd. I have somebody who's a member who won the giveaway, but like I said, if you're not paying attention, 72 hours. If you don't answer, then I respin the wheel and I give the I give the tools and the prizes away to somebody else. And this is the case. And this is a little bit unusual. I don't know if they just weren't paying attention and just haven't watched my videos in a while, or they maybe just want me to pass it on. If that's the case, paying it forward, that's great. Thank you so much. I respun the wheel. I've got a new winner because the winner that won, which they were, anyways, I got a new winner because they did not respond. It's been 72 hours. So what do you win this last month? $100 cash, digital anemometer by Top Tests, and then a voltage detector by Testman, or a t-shirt if you want a Taddy Digest t-shirt. I'd probably take the tool. I like this tool, but it's up to you. Doesn't matter. If you're a member and you won, you have my email. If you don't, comment below. Let me know. So the winner, without further ado, if you are HVAC Misadventures, you won the giveaway. HVAC Misadventures, you won this giveaway. Comment, let me know I'm the winner. If you don't have my email, let me know. I'll give it to you, which you should have it. I'm pretty sure we have had some contact before on previous emails, but you won. So I really appreciate you being a member and you commenting on this video. Now, this video, I'm going to use the last video and this video as the videos for picking the next winner, right? So all you have to do is become a member, comment below, giveaway, and you are entered. And then the next giveaway, if you don't know what it was, go back and watch the other live video. It's a $100 cash for the month of October. $100 cash, a Thread Daddy tool, and I think it was one of the 32-ounce bottles. So if you're watching this video, there's 11 people watching. Hit the like button, please. That way I have more than one like. I really appreciate you watching. Got some comments. Tennessee TV. Oh, that's a pretty cool name. I like that. Am I a winner? Pick me. I wish you were, my brother. I appreciate you entering. You did giveaway, but you're not a member. So go join. It's $2. That's nothing compared to the prizes that you're going to win. And I'm going to keep doing these giveaways so that I make sure that you have a good chance to win, my friend. So definitely click the join button. And if you're level 3, you get access to all my HVAC content. So you can become a better tech or be a better, HVAC contractor, business owner, learn how to get more customers or what to charge them. Thank you, Tad, for your HVAC content. Robinson, you're very welcome. Absolutely, my friend. I'm glad that you like the content. Let me know what videos you like the most. Let me know what videos you want to see in the future. If I'm doing something you like, please let me know what it is. If I'm doing something you don't like, let me know what that is. Remember, questions can lead to content. And it's all about perspective, guys. Perspective drives performance. How you view what you do determines how you do what you do. And always surround yourself with good influences, because the world is full of bad influences. And you need good influences around you. From Boston, Robinson. Awesome. Boston, that's great. It's a good band. Really have been helpful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Hopefully I'll continue to be that way. Hopefully I'll continue to put out good content that will help you. That is the point. Mr. Cunningham, appreciate you being here, my friend. Hit the giveaway there. That's awesome. Also, definitely click the join button, become a member, my friend, because you're halfway there. And then next giveaway, it's $100 cash, a Thread Daddy tool, which is an awesome tool, and then also a 32-ounce bottle. And it's valued at $55 online. So you win about $500 worth of stuff this next month. And I'm listening to you guys. I want to know what you want this next month of November. What do you want? Do you want tools? Do you want just cash? Or do you want some products that I've got that I can give you, like UV lights, air filtration products, whatever you want? Give it Tennessee TV. I was in the field for years. My brother had his own business, but unfortunately he passes away in a car accident. in September 1st to 2022. Man, I'm so sorry about that. You know, something that I learned last week that's a very good analogy for having somebody pass. A lady told me, she said, when you bury your husband or your wife, you bury your present. Or I'm sorry. When you bury your mother or father, you bury your past. When you bury your husband or wife, your spouse, you bury your present. When you bury your children, you bury your future. So I'm so very sorry. My brother died when I was probably 17. So I understand what that feels like, my friend. And hoping that you focus on the positive and you focus on what you're passionate about, and just look at what you can do to be a better person, and look at what you can do to give to others and help other people, because that's the real thing that's going to give you happiness. So stay healthy, stay happy. Tennessee TV. What's up, Tad? I'm going to wait to enter a giveaway when you give away a Samsung mini split. Just kidding. Good luck to the winner. Listen, man, if you want a Samsung mini split, if you want something like that, for me to give something like that away, you let me know. I will contact my Samsung brothers and sisters, and I will have them give me a Samsung unit so that I can give it to you, hopefully. So that would be really cool. That's a good idea. I may take you up on that offer. What do you think? Like wall mount, single zone? That's probably the best option. I don't know. Robinson. I have my sheet metal mass state license and my EPA universal. New tools, equipment, and tips and hacks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, brother. You keep on rocking and rolling, because you're going great places. You're going to do great things, my friend. Tennessee TV, yes, sir. A day at a time. That will pull you out of it. Absolutely. 100%, man. 100%. With gratitude, you can have sustained optimism. So not everybody's going to see the way you see things. So perspective really drives performance. If you can't gain a good perspective, you need to read a book. You need to listen to an audio book. You need to constantly be putting good information in so that you are feeling good. You are working just towards something great. Nate Peterson, Tadzilla in the house. Tadley Wadley Bo Badley right here for you. Glad you guys are watching. Hit the like button if you're watching. If you are HVAC Misadventures, you won the September giveaway because it was forfeited. I'd give 72 hours for someone who wins to be able to reach out to me through email, through the comments, and they did not reach out, which is very unusual, but hey, give somebody else another chance. I want somebody who really deserves this. I want somebody who really wants this. Spent this last week fighting a train air-cooled chiller unit. Thing had me scratching my head. I finally locked out the compressor, giving me the issue, and running on a 5.6 now. Oh, wow. So you had one compressor acting up on that air-cooled chiller. I wonder how many compressors it had. So, but that's cool, man. That's awesome that you can work on that kind of stuff. There's not many people that can do that. You should do a video. You see that? I see you. That's awesome. That's cool, Just Hunter. You are the man. Inspiring me. Glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are here. I'm glad. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. And I hope you're ready for some more giveaways. Now, HVAC Misadventures, you better reach out to me because I'm giving this to somebody. Have you worked on geothermal? Yeah, I've got several videos on geothermal. I've actually got a geothermal training video. I've got 2 of them, probably about 30 to 45 minutes a piece. They're on my HVAC training courses playlist. So that's available for level 3 members. It's $25 and you will learn a lot of information. Plus, I will send you a geothermal training guide. So for $25, you get a geothermal training guide. You'll get my email. You'll be able to contact me, and you will get those 2 videos and all the other videos I've got. You'll have access to those. I'm trying to be the man. You have me beat in the knowledge of departments there. No, sir, I do not. Everybody's got a different experience. That means everybody's got a different skill level and knowledge level. You're such a good resource for me, and I love you for it. I love you too, brother. I'm glad that you are watching and you think so. I'm going to try to be the best man now, okay? I know you're watching, so I got to be the best man. What? I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Guys, you got any questions? Anybody got any questions? I figured I would fly out here to the shop real quick, do this video, announce the giveaway winner, give you guys another chance to comment on this video as members so that you can get entered into the next giveaway, which will happen November 1st. I got to get my months right, you know. So November 1st, I'll announce the winner of the next giveaway, and then I'll start the next giveaway. And then if you guys just want tools, I'm going to pile on the tools. We're going to get a bunch of tools this next month. We're going to get a bunch of tools. Thanksgiving coming up. I'm going to have y'all thankful this next month. That's awesome. All right, guys, hit the like button. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Do something for yourself. Do something with your family. Enjoy yourself either way and be happy, knowing the sun is going to rise tomorrow. I had to quit HVAC, too much time away from the family, went back to appliance technician. There's not a lot of appliance technicians, though. And if you think about it, there's probably more work in the appliance field. But, you know, HVAC is very busy, man. You got to get with a company that's willing to give you some time off. So unless you want to do your own thing. And if you do your own thing, you know you're your own secretary, you're your own salesman, you're your own installer. One-man shows, I got respect for them. Tennessee TV, what's a good thing to check for an HVAC 2.5 ton? The whole supply side completely wet. Whole supply side's completely wet. What kind of environment is in? What kind of insulation is on the supply side plenum? Is the ductwork the right size? Is the drain stopped up? Is the coil dirty? Is the unit level to where the water's staying in the pan, or is it going out the pan? Check those things. What about ventilation? Is it in the attic? Is there enough ventilation? So check that, my brother. And then if you want me to help you through it, click the join button. I'll give you my email, and we will work together through that. Eric Baker, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, Mr. Eric Baker. Nate Peterson, I like HVAC a lot better. Yeah, man, absolutely. Sometimes appliances, sometimes you have to work in dirty houses and dirty situations, which HVAC can be the same. But also getting parts for appliances may be a little bit more cumbersome than getting parts for HVAC. There's much more supply houses for HVAC than there is for appliances, I would think, I would assume. So also, when you're dealing with appliances, sometimes that part and the appliance is a very close margin together as far as price. So sometimes people aren't willing to pay the price for that part because it's so much compared to the price of the appliance. When you look at HVAC equipment, you have a greater price, compared to the part. Sometimes. Just my little opinion here. That's the problem. See? I'm agreeing with you. My favorite is the cockroach infested places. Those are my no-no spots. There's only one thing Taddy Waddy cannot stand. Taddy Waddy cannot do it, all right? Taddy Waddy Bo Badly won't do it. I cannot stand a smelly house, man. I can't do it. Let's see. Have you ever worked for a union or know what that is like? No, I've never worked for a union, but I know that it can provide you with the skills and experience that will be able to give you the knowledge and skill to open your own company. So union is not a bad thing. Have you ever worked for trying to do a warranty on a compressor we installed on a large walk-in freezer 5 to 7 weeks out right now from the factory? Insane. Yes, it is. If I were you, I would ask them for a universal product that they may offer, if they offer any universal products. There's a thermal overload after 2 weeks, and now the compressor is just garbage. Man, thermal overload for 2 weeks. Wow. I would hate to be that compressor. All right, 1 block high, no deal. Ooh, 1 block high, no deal. Eric Baker, thumbs up, brother. Thumbs up. All right, well, if you're watching this video, hit the like button. There's only 10 likes and there's 20 people watching. Oh, you just hit it as I said something. You must have knew I was going to say something. That's awesome. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. You are amazing. You just took the like back. Why'd you take the like back? Don't do that. You're hitting the like and unlike, like and unlike, like and unlike. That's funny. All right. Now you're messing with me. You just hit the like again. That's awesome. All right, guys. I love you. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Just want to get on here and announce the winner. You got 72 hours to reach out to me, and I'm going to send you this cash and these tools. And then coming up next month, here we go. We're going to have some more likes. I mean, some more giveaways. Sorry, more likes. What's up? What's up, Ed? What's up, Chris? Giveaway. Yes, sir. Alabama in the house. Mr. Millwood. Milling wood. That's what I'm talking about. You know we're going to mill some wood over here. So, yeah, giveaways coming up. If you wrote giveaway, make sure you're a member. Mr. Michael Glass, appreciate your videos. I'm an apprentice. They have helped a lot. Awesome. Awesome, man. That's great. That's great. I'm glad to hear. Let me know what content you want to see in the future. Let me know what content you like the most. B. Millwood, Samsunging it. I'm Samsunging it. Samsung. Who's Sam? Why did Samsung? Why didn't Tad sing? Tad sang. Jonathan Holloway, hello from Northwest Louisiana. Mitsubishi rough for all sensors. Use generic ones to get them by, and then order the assembly. Sometimes you got to wait a while for that. Ryan, if I have a whole house surge protective device, SPD, do I still need a separate SPDs on my HVAC system, indoor and outdoor? Is it best practice to have multiple layers of surge protection, or is one enough? I mean, I'm not going to say that one is enough, because redundancy is something you should have in everything. If you have one accountant, you should have 3. If you have one account, you should have 3. If you have, one lawyer or attorney, you should have 3. I believe if you have one passive income form, you should have 3. I mean, I'm all into having backups, but if you put a whole house surge protection device on your breaker panel, then it should cover the HVAC units. Jonathan Holloway. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Ed, giveaway, brother. Listen, become a member. Join, Ed. Join. You're halfway there, brother. Tennessee TV, what's a YouTube check like? Just curious. YouTube check. What do you mean? Like, how much money do I make? It really depends on your views. It depends on, YouTube pays 60% is ad revenue, and then 40% is members. For me, really depends on your subscriber count. I know people that make $100,000 a month, people that make like 40,000, people that make 20,000, people that make 10,000 a month. For me, I'm ranging about, really depends on the month. But I make in between like $700 to $1,000 a month right now. I'm sorry. $700 to $1,000 a week. Okay. So I range about $3,000 to $4,000 a month. And that's the most I've ever made. And 6 months ago, it was $2,000 a month. So if that tells you anything. Ballpark, you don't have to say exactly. No, I just said exactly. So enjoy your channel. Your funniest video is the video where you interview Glenna about her York system, pure comedy. Dude, she's a hoot, man. She's awesome. And she trusts us. She trusts me. And it's great when you have a good relationship with people. When she calls me, I answer the phone. I'm like, what's going on, Glenna? What you got going on? She's like, Tad, this unit, get down here. I'm just kidding. Oh, but I love that video. I'm going to go back and watch that video, Ryan. That's awesome. Thank you. B. Millwood. Nice. Ryan, has Glenna had any issues with her New York package system? Not a one. Not one. Now, as we speak, she's probably going to call me in about an hour. She's probably going to call me on this live. But she hasn't had any issues, Ryan. Things are good. So, wow, that's not bad, really. No, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. It's not going to pay for everything I do. It's not going to be full time for me. 100%. I need that to double before it's full time for me. I need a lot more than that. But if you guys want to learn how to do YouTube and how to make money with it, I can do content on that. I can do personal coaching and help you and, show you exactly what I do and how I do it and how much time it takes and what I use to do it, for sure. Just let me know what content you want. I'm here to help, for sure. I want you to be as successful and more successful than I am. And if you don't surround yourself with good people who are a good influence that can help you, you're not going to be, you know, any better than your company, really. You know, sometimes you got to be alone to succeed. Sometimes you got to seclude yourself to get away from the influence that is keeping you from doing what you need to. Why do pros prefer multiple smaller systems over zoning a larger tonnage system like for multi-story, split level, or large ranch style homes? Okay, so on this, there's a couple things. Number one is different zones have different loads. And also, if you have a different zone and you don't have heat recovery, that means you can't do heating and cooling with the same multi-zone unit. So if you have a really an upstairs area that's really hot because it's near the ceiling and you don't have foam, you have greater thermal loss and infiltration, and it gets hotter. So they may need cooling upstairs, but the basement may need heat. So that's one reason that you want to go with single zone. Number two is redundancy. If you have several systems, if one goes down, you got another one. Another one is sometimes with multiple zones, you can't do as many ducted units or, you know, wall mounts. So they may need something specific and it may require a lot of tonnage, and you can't put that on a multi-zone unit unless you go commercial. So those are three examples. Hope that helps you, Brother Ryan. Ed S., I just passed the contractor's test. My man, is that CMC-C or CMC? Where are you located, brother? And that's awesome. I hope you got a plan now. Start that business or work for a company and use that license. Now you can pull mechanical permits and you can do work, unless you need an electrician license where you pull electrical permits. But it depends on what kind of work you're doing, whatever you're going to do. Let me know if you need help or advice, brother. Nate Peterson, because ductwork is usually horrible. Yeah. Oh. Michael, any tips going into my first heating season? I did a video on gas heat training. It's about 30 minutes, and I just rolled through. Hey, if this does this, this does this. If this does this, this does this. I went through the step-by-step sequence of operation. Go check out that video. If you've already done that, let me know what you thought. But if you haven't, please go check out the gas heat training video I did. Very thorough. Any tips for going into my heating season? Of course. Let me show you. If you're going into heating season, there's some things that you need, brother. Let me show you one you really need. You see this? You see that? That's an electric heat sequencer. Okay? You need some of those, especially if you got single wide or double wide trailers around you. You need that. Let me show you some other things. Tomatoes. Okay, these are the singles, right? Heat sequencers. These are the doubles, heat sequencers. You may need several different types of burners. You may need hot surface igniters. You may need to stock gas valves, pressure switches, universal limit switches. Let's see. These are universal limit switches. See, you can set it for a certain temperature. Adjustable snap disc limit switch. You just need to stock parts, man. I mean, look, here's a flame rod. Here's thermocouples. You may need some thermocouples. This is a universal pressure switch. I don't like them. So I don't like them at all. What else? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but that's just a little example for you, my friend. Is Carrier still paying parts and labor for heat exchanger replacement? It depends on your warranty plan, really. You know, it depends on if you got their little comfort plan or not. They usually just pay for the parts. You have to pay for the labor unless you got a warranty through Carrier, just like York and American Standard. Some companies offer in-house warranties. If you guys want to know more about warranty contracts, you're starting your own company, you want to offer that, go ahead, let me know. If you're a member, I'll give you my email and I'll send you some information. But you know, there's some liability with that. If you want to offer in-house warranties, you're going to have to be responsible for the period of the warranty contract, whether it's 5 years or 10 years. Then you have distributors that offer warranties, and then you have manufacturers that offer warranties. Usually it's good to go with the manufacturer. After you hook up all your gas lines, put air on it and check for leaks. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you sometimes if you've got a new meter, the gas company will make you take and put pressure on the line and a gauge, and they make you do it for a certain amount of hours for a certain amount of pressure, like 30 minutes or 4 hours, 30 psi, or 24 hours, 60 psi, or it's just different. But you got to fax in a pressure test, so you just put how many hours you've got it on there at what PSI. The gas company goes out, they verify the gauge, and then they will hook up your meter or unlock the meter because they keep it locked. I'm in Florida, and every winter I have to go stock up on some sequencers. Absolutely. You already know, brother. Ryan, I wish U.S. manufacturers combined HVAC and water heating like everywhere else in the world. I would be great to have one system that did or have the option. Do you think this will ever change in the US? I think there's already options for that. I just think that it's not promoted because you got to look at the training and what's easier for the distributor. They're always going to try to choose the easiest route and what they can sell. And if they think that the training is not going to be possible, or they think the dealers are not going to want to have something a little more complicated than what they already have, or if they can sell two things instead of selling one. So you got to look at price. You got to look at how easy things are for them and the training and all that good stuff. So do I think, I don't know. It depends. But I do think the riches are in the niches. So if there's a distributor out there that goes, okay, we can offer this at this price and we can get some dealers involved, I think that could be a definite money maker for sure, 100%. So good question. The recall units, they did have the back in the R22 days hot water recovery. Yep. Is it difficult to convert 80 to 90% furnace? What's the process? I see contractors installing high efficiency heat pumps and ACs with 80% furnaces. Why not convert to 90%? Money durability of 80%? It really depends on where you're putting the 80%, where it's located. Like 80%, you can put it basically anywhere. 90%, you can't have it in a crawl space. You can't have it in an attic. Not unless it's completely sealed, encapsulated. Maybe it's foamed. Why? Because 90% has a drain and it'll freeze. So, and not everybody wants to use heat tape. Not everybody wants to use some form of heat to make sure the drain doesn't freeze. Character limit for live stream comments. Read both parts before answering. Can you explain static pressure? What does a static pressure of 0.45, 0.5, or 0.6 really mean? How much worse is a system with static pressure of 0.6 compared to 0.55? I've never heard of it explained relative terms for homeowners to understand. All right. So there's a specific static pressure that units are rated for. Some of them are, 0.5. Some of them are like 0.8. And I think the total is 1 inch. That's like definitely the limit. How bad is it? I need to explain that in a video, for sure. That's a good question though, man. I mean, I haven't done a video yet using my MagnaHelic, or, I haven't done a video using my MagnaHelic and talking about static pressure, although I need to do that video because I do that on a regular basis. Especially if I have a unit not working. That's one of the things that I'm going to check. Having a high static is really bad because you automatically are going to know that, hey, the ductwork's too small. We've got an issue. We got a supply or a return trunk that's undersized. That can really affect the unit in a bad way. From the temperature split that it gives to the airflow out of the vents. Ryan, I'll do a video on that very soon, okay? Ed S., how long have you done HVAC? Since I was 14. Over 15 years or so, almost 20 years now. How long would you say a contactor lasts? Oh, that's a good question. Depends, man. I mean, how organized and structured is the air conditioner? I mean, there could be a wire touch a piece of copper 1 year in and boom, contactor blows because the coil goes bad. You're welcome, Ryan. Absolutely. I will do that video. I need to do a video on static pressure anyways. Camper, man, how long would you say a contact? It depends, really, man. I mean, contactors can last for, 15 years, a long time. It really depends on if you have a low voltage short or you have your contacts get pitted, how long, when your contacts get pitted, your contactor needs to be replaced. If you have a low voltage short, your contactor has to be replaced. So really that's a real open, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the answer to that. But good question, Camper Matt. Where do you camp at? Tell me where you're camping. You're not camping out back of my house, are you? Oh, sorry, Nate. Sorry that was loud, guys. My bad. My bad. I need to calm down. Until something bad happens. That is the best answer I've heard. Your contactor will last until something bad happens. How do you line York Affinity 19CR2 system, and what system is installed at your house? How do you line York Affinity 19CR2 system, and how do I line? How do you line? I mean, at my house, I've got a York 14 SEER single stage, and I've got a gas 80% furnace. It's in a basement. Man, this guy keeps on messaging me right now. I can't. So what I do have, though, is I have a Samsung Hilux condenser. It's in my shop, and I have not installed it yet. I'm actually going to install it on my York gas furnace. Oh, goodness, dude. This guy's got to stop messaging me. I'm sure that's loud, guys. I'm sorry. He just keeps messaging me. So he probably doesn't know I'm doing the live. But anyways, I've got a Samsung Hilux condenser right now that I'm going to install in place of my outdoor unit. That's a straight air unit, okay? That means it's not a heat pump. It's matched with a gas furnace. I have yet to do that video, but I am going to do that video very soon, and I'm going to use the RLS system to install that outdoor unit. So how's the fish doing? Also your veggies. Doing good, man. My fish are huge. I've been meaning to start my aquaponics system. I am going to, yeah, I know, Nate. That notification was super loud. Yeah, I need to. Is there a way to turn that down? Hold on a second, guys. All right, I just turned notifications down. Should have done that earlier. I will do that before next live. I'm going to start the aquaponics system, Marco, very soon, and I may do some videos of that if you guys are interested. I think I'm going to grow some watermelons this time. I like watermelons. How do you like the York Affinity systems? I do like the systems. However, I've got a video coming out this week. I had a York Affinity that was installed for about a year and a half. Outdoor coil was leaking. I ordered a new outdoor coil this last week. I have a video of this. I haven't posted it yet. Got the new outdoor coil in, and it was leaking. Okay, that was on a Friday. I was very upset. I fixed the outdoor coil, right? And then I requested a new outdoor unit. Thankfully, my distributor came through for me. They've got a new outdoor unit coming to me. I will be installing that and showing that in the video. I like the systems. They're very nice when they work. The indoor fan motors, they seem to go out about 4 or 5 years in. Some of the transducers, like you've seen, I've had to replace. Overall, make sure you have a surge protector. But they're pretty good systems. They're pretty cool. I like the fact that they have a little CDA, and if something's wrong, then you can see it, right? But the thing to that is, if you have a problem and there's a frowny face in the outdoor unit and it's locked out, like hard lockout where it won't do anything, if you don't know any better and you don't go to the outdoor unit and go through the menu and go to modes and then go to log or fault history and log and clear it, if you don't do that, then the unit won't reset. You won't be able to use it. So you have to have training on that stuff. You have to know what to do. Yes, please. Okay, Marco, deal. B. Millwood, I remember when they came out with Affinity and you could order different color outdoor units. That's pretty cool. You should do a York transducer testing video. Okay, deal. Yeah, man. Typically you're going to see like 4.5 volts DC on that transducer. And I'll do a video for that. Ryan, when you do sheet metal ducts, do you use an inner liner? And wrap the outside, and do you prefer round or square ducts when using sheet metal? Are there different applications for each? Just curious was on a roof and saw one of those York off-brands, I believe Champion. It was 2016 with a hermetic compressor. I had no idea they were still using a residence use. Yeah. So Ryan, man, listen, I like square duck, but I also like round duck, and it really depends on the application. I've got a video that I did that I have not even posted yet of a job that we did where we took out flex and we installed this square duck in a restaurant. Really nice. I'll post that video for too long. As far as our square duck, it's 1-inch liner on the inside. You know, if you do square duck acoustically, the sound, it deadens the noise of the sound. So it's better for making the airflow quiet, right? Round duck, a little bit louder acoustically, right? But the air travels better, right? Travels better. So I'll show you. Come here. Come with me if you want the lift. Go in my shop and I'll show you. This is, oh crap. This is a roll of 1-inch liner on the table. You can see that right there. There's a square. And this is 1 inch because that's standard. It used to be 1/2 inch, but now it's 1 inch line acoustic R seat, and that is coated flexible fiberglass duck liner. Now, the standard for wrap used to be 2 inch, but now it's 3 inch. There's some flex band. See, this is wrap, and this is 3-inch wrap. Used to be 2 inch, now it's 3 inch. And here's some square duck right here. See? 1-inch liner. So when you use your duckulator, when you find out your measurements, you got to make it a little bit bigger because you got to account for that 1 inch. There's a flush cart for a geothermal unit if you want to flush the air out and add water or glycol. If you want to learn how to use that, I got a video on it. All right, let's see. Have you seen any? Have I seen any? I'm not sure on that, my friend. I'm sure I have, but I can't recollect. Eds, what manufacturer do you prefer? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if I should answer that one. What manufacturer do I prefer? Me. I would prefer myself to build my own units. That's what I would prefer. Would you put a soft start on a window air conditioner? No, not unless it's got some huge compressor and it pulls a lot of startup. I mean, not unless it's like dimming the lights like really bad. I would not. I wouldn't think it would be worth it. You know, especially if you've got like $150 110 window air conditioner, because you got to look at the cost of the air conditioner and the cost of that soft start. Now, if you're looking to run this off a generator and you have to have that, that's another story. Jonathan Holloway, what are your thoughts on a cheaper unit as an aux box? I've never heard of an aux box. I don't know what that is. Who makes Concord condensers? New apartment complex has over 100 of them. I do not know. How long does SNet need to check the charge on a VRF DVM2 Samsung? Checking a system that was built by someone that was never took notes. How long does SNet need to check? What do you mean how long does SNet need to check? I mean, if you've got a DVM unit, you can go into you know, cooling mode, and then you can just look at the EEVs. And then, you know, if the EEV positions are all the way open and the temperature split between the evaporator in and evaporator out are more than 10 degrees, then hey, it's probably low a charge. That's the way I would check it, Marco. Millwood, 2 to 3 hours on refrigerant check mode, SNet. Oh, okay, well, B Millwood, he's got this, bro. He'd tell you exactly. I mean, 2 to 3 hours, that's a good amount of time for that refrigerant, depending on the scope of the system, you know, how big it is. If it's a huge system, you got a lot of units, you're going to have to wait a little bit for all that refrigerant to flow, you know, through the cycle. So yeah, it could take 2 to 3 hours. For that job that I did for the Samsung, it did take me quite a while. In between charging and such, it probably took me like 4 hours or so before I got the charge where I thought it was, you know, within, you know, a good working parameter. Are you excited for the A2L products? Do you think anything changed? HVAC industry seems to move slow with innovations. Yes, they do, and that's because of regulations and laws, my friend. If we didn't have any, we'd probably have, you know, we probably have efficiencies that would be through the roof, which we've had for a long time, but we can't get those products because we're not able to get them. But, you know, I'm excited for anything that's changed, Ryan. I'm excited to learn new things. I'm excited for new opportunity. I'm always excited for that kind of stuff. So that's what keeps me going. Yes, a jail. Concord is a Linux product and Oxbox is a train. Never heard of that. That's cool, though. Oxbox. That's a weird name. Hmm. Okay, I think Oxbox is similar to Run True. You guys are teaching me now. Nate Peterson, Oxbox and Run True comes low on charge sometimes. Ooh, that is no bueno, my friend. Like Foxy Box. Whoa, you guys have kept me on here. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Look what my watch says. Oh, my watch doesn't tell time. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off. I love you so much. Comment below. Let me know what you want to see. You're commenting. Okay. I'm going to stay on here for another 5 hours. Marco, I use the temp sensor method like Tad says. The refrigerant check mode does force the units at 100%. That's right. That's right. That's what I was saying. Go through the KTAC switches, force it into 100%. Cool mode. Samsung says it could take up to 2 to 4 hours for testing. B. Millwood, you're on it, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Ryan, for that correction. Brother Jonathan, that's always good. Yes. We have been installing Run True instead of Goodman. Seems like a better unit. That's awesome. Good. That's good news. That's good experience. I like that knowledge. All right, brothers. I appreciate you helping each other on here. That's what I like to see. It's all about community. Stay healthy. Stay happy. This is Tad reminding you, I'll keep you cool if you let me.